And go, go, go. It's thinking. There we go. All right. I'm pretty excited about this one. I hope you guys like it. Um, I saw it and then I figured out an easier way to do it, I think. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. All right. YouTube is just hanging there. There we go. I'm pretty excited about this one. I hope you. All right. So, all right, everybody, welcome. This is Laura Lee Roberts from Offerings of Wonder by Laura Lee. I live in Louisville, Kentucky. So for the folks who are new for today, yay, welcome. I do this every Monday. I will say almost every Monday. I have occasional ones that if I'm traveling that are teaching somewhere that I don't do, but pretty much every Monday. I used to do them in the evening and I retired April 1st. So I'm trying it during the daytime hours. So I'm doing it at 2 o'clock Eastern time. And they do get recorded to YouTube. So if you can't attend a session, you can go check them out on YouTube after we're done. So with that, uh, if you guys have not been on Zoom or don't know, I'm going to actually take control of your screen and make my tabletop bigger for everybody. So this is what we're going to be working on today. We're doing butterflies. You can do them with natural. I think that's what I did the picture. You can do them with color. Great thing to do with scraps. They look really cute. As I was doing these, I have an idea for a basket now. So this may end up, you may see these again on one of my baskets. So what you need is 8 pieces. I'm using number 2. I think you could use number 3. I haven't tried it with number 3, but I've been doing number 2. I had a bunch of scraps of number 2. So you're going to need 8 pieces cut at 2 feet. And if you are going to weave along with me today, go ahead and put those in the water, get them wet so that we can, so you're going to need 8 pieces. And I'm going to do it with multiple colors because I think it'll be easier for you guys to see what we're doing. You're going to need a pair of scissors and you're going to need a couple of clips. So I don't know, just a few clips. Let's see, there we go. Get everything in view here. There we go. So clips, scissors, 8 pieces of, I'm using number 2 at 2 feet each. And we're going to be making these wonderful little butterflies. So let's get going. All right, I'm going to kind of stick these guys, everything out of the way here. I'll stick these guys just, there we go, up there so we can watch while we see them. All right, so we're going to start with 2 pieces. So I'm going to grab just 2 pieces. I'm going to stick the rest of them off to the side for now. All right, so you're going to take 2 pieces, kind of put your ends together. If you guys haven't woven with me before, a lot of these, I say a lot of ish. So I'm not going to say go to exactly 1 foot. I'm going to say put your ends together and figure out where your middle is. And I'm just going to stick a clip on it as a guide. Okay. So we are going to start by weaving our top wings. So we're going to weave our top wings first. So I just marked the middle. Doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed, you're going to do things on both sides. We are going to make a loop, and our loop is going to go underneath our piece. So we're going to make a loop. And I don't know, maybe about 2 inches. We'll adjust things as we go through. The big thing is you want to make sure that everything stays flat, right? You don't want to cross over and twist your round reed. So we have 2 pieces. We mark the middle. We're going to start on the right. We're going to make a loop, and it's going to go underneath our middle piece. And I'm just going to stick another clip on that. Oh, I should have said, If you guys wove with me last week, for those who did, I also, once we were done on the YouTube channel, I put a document out with pictures of each step, so that you can download that if you want to make more. All right. Let's try that again. I was twisted there. Okay. So don't want to be twisted. We're sticking it underneath and we're making that little loop. And I'm just going to put a clip on it to hold it. Okay. All right. So that's our first step. Now we're going to make the one on the left and we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to take the one on the left. We're going to make a loop. We're going to go underneath. There we go. Underneath. And I'm going to stick another clip on it. Oops. Clip didn't stay. Get that back there. You behave. Okay. So that's our first part. So we marked our center and then we did 2 loops with the tails going underneath our piece that is going across. All right. Let me just move the spotlight for a minute. Just give me a thumbs up if you're weaving with me and you've got that. Just like to check. Okay, Becky, I see thumbs up. Squirrel, Debbie, yay. All right. Hey, Cricket. Nice to see you too. Doreen, Kathy. Hey, welcome, everybody. All right. Okay, so let me go back to the table view. All right, we are going to take 2 more pieces. Grab 2 more pieces. And if you're joining, you haven't put your stuff in the water, go ahead and get it wet because we want it to be flexible. Okay, I'm going to just set this guy to the side for a second. Now we're going to make our bottom wing. So we're going to, again, I'm going to take 2 pieces. I'm going to just find my center. I'm going to go ahead and mark my center just to make it easier for the moment. All right, and we're going to bring our piece back. I'm going to take this center away because these 2 are holding everything. And now we're going to make our bottom wings. So we're going to lay these 2 pieces right on top of the pieces that we made. It's going to go on top of both parts of the loops that we made. Okay. And then I'm going to start on the right side. I'm going to take it, I'm going to go under this tail and we're going to make a loop here. So we're going to go under the tail. Okay. We're going to come up. We're going to go over our center that we started. And then we're going to go under, over, under. Okay. So we're coming, making the loop. We're coming over our center. I'm going to take my ends here. Pick it up a little bit. There we go. We're going to go under the top part of the loop. We're going to go over itself. And then we're going to go under the end of the loop. So let me bring it up nice and close so you can see. So we've got our middle. It's going to be here. We came over top both of the loops, under the tail, over the middle, then under the loop, over itself, and under the loop. And then I'm just going to kind of tighten that up a little bit. Bring it here. I'm just going to tighten it up a little bit. This is going to be our bottom wing. Oops, not that much. There we go. Okay. Let me say it again. We laid it on top of both of the loops, under the tail, over the middle, under the loop, over itself, and under the loop. All right, let me just do a quick check. How are folks doing there?
No, do it again, please.
I'm lost. Okay, let me undo it and we'll do it again. That's fine. That's fine. Let me undo it. Okay. We have our middle. Let's get our middle again. We're going to lay our middle. We're going to lay it right on top of everything that we did. Oops, let me go to the table view. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so we have our middle. We're laying it on top of everybody, just laying it right on top. Okay. Then we're going to take our tail. So for me, the yellow, it's going to go under the tails. It's going to go over the middle. And then let me pick it up here. There we go. And then it's going to go under the loop. It's going to go on top of itself. So over itself, and then come out underneath at the tip of the loop. So I'm going to bring it up close again. So under the tail, over the middle, under the loop, over itself, and under the loop at the tip. And then we're just going to pull it tight. Make a smaller loop. All right. Glad you got sound, Doreen. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing on the left side. So I'm going to take my clip off now. So it's laying on top of this loop over both of them. We're going to take the ends. We're going to go under the tail. We're going to go over the middle. And then we're going to do the same thing with this loop. We're going to go under the loop, on top of itself or over itself, and then out the end of the loop underneath. So under the tail, over the middle, under the loop, over itself, under the loop, and then we're going to pull it tight. And then we can get these clips out of the way, because now everything should be stuck together. So if your thing is not stuck together, all right, so I'm going to just adjust things a little bit. I want this, my yellow middle that's going across and my green middle to be a little bit closer together. So I'm just going to push these guys down a little bit. There we go, like that. All right. So don't worry if they're not exactly equal right now. We're going to keep adjusting everything as we go. You can kind of take a look at your shape and say, does it look fairly good? All right. So I'm going to just take the spotlight off for one more second here. See how folks are doing. Hey, Cameron, nice to see you. All right. Okay. Give me a thumbs up when we have all of our wings done, because we're really done with our weaving. Now we just get to, yeah, okay, I see a Barb, Becky, thank you for a thumbs up, but Debbie, Squirrel, Katarzyna, yeah, okay. All right. Okay, so now you have your basic shape of your butterfly. And just bring this guy back in. Let me go back to the table for you. And now we want to just fill it in a little bit more. So we're going to take another two pieces. I think I will do, let's see, pieces here. All right, I'm going to do, I'm going to take two more pieces. Again, I'm going to fold to the ends and match and find out where the middle is. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over just because well, no, we'll leave it. Never mind. We'll leave it up. We're going to follow what we did with our first two. So for my case, this is our green. So we're just going to what do I want to say? We're just going to trace it. So I have my middle. I'm just gonna let me stick a clip on it for a second here. So we have our middle. So I'm going to take my ends and I want to follow the green, and I'm going to do it on the inside of the loop. So I'm going to start in the middle and I'm going to come up here where it comes up. And I'm just following it. So I'm going to bring it up nice and close here. See, I'm going to just follow along with what I did before. So the green went under there. And it went up here. So I'm just following it, and I'm going to pull this till I get my middle, just so there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I can take my clip off. Okay, so I'm just following my green. I'm going to follow that inside of the loop. And then the green went under. Come under. And it goes back over. So I'm following along exactly what I did before. So I'm going to just kind of lay it in there and then fish it out there. There we go. All right, and then got an over, an under, and an over. So you shouldn't have to think too much on this one. This is just following along with the first loops that you made. Okay, and then you just want to make sure everybody's still laying flat. And let me bring that up nice and close. So we just followed along with the green and just made it wider. So instead of being 2 spokes, now it's 4 spokes. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing to the left. We're just going to follow that green. Stick it under here. I'm going to follow the same pattern that first one followed. There we go. All right. Follow. Go down there and up there. And again, the big thing is you want to make sure that your reed does not get twisted. So you do not want to do this. You don't want to twist it. You want to keep it so that it's going to be flat, following right along. Go down there. And if it's too hard to do 2 pieces, you can do 1 piece at a time. So just, you can decide how that works best for you. But our goal is to end up with 4 pieces making up the outer wings or the upper wings. Okay. And then you just kind of, fudge it a little bit. You can get it laying so that it's smooth. And then we're done with the top wings. So both sides now have 4 pieces making that loop. Okay. All right. And again, this one wanted a walk higher. I really want this a little bit lower, so I'm gonna just push it down. Pull my wings down here. There we go. You guys get back down there. All right. All right. So then we're done with the top wings. Now we're going to take one piece. And again, we're going to put our ends together. We're going to find the middle. And this time we're going to follow our loops. In my case, it's the yellow, but it's our bottom two wings. So I'm going to lay that right on top because it's on top here. And then I'll start with my right. Doesn't matter if you start right or left. They're both the same. We're going to follow that bottom wing now. So I'm following that yellow. Goes under the tail, over there. And boom, 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 and boom. So just following it again. So we're going to make the bottom wings so that they have 3 pieces. So our top wings are going to have 4 pieces, and our bottom wing is going to have 3 pieces. Just kind of so boom, ba-doom, and come up close so you can see. Again, we're just following along the yellow. So following along that bottom wing that you made. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to follow it right around. We're going to follow it right around. Under all of those. Over. Up through that little triangle. And down there. And this is why your reed needs to be nice and flexible because you are bending it a lot. And then I'm just going to tighten that a little bit. And then to get everything done, then it's time just to kind of, what I want to say, fuddle with it, right? So as I'm looking at mine, these guys are not laying flat. So I'm just going to kind of jiggle them a little bit, adjust them a little bit. Okay. In the document I'm going to give you, I'm going to make a copy on the Xerox of this size. Oops. This is the size that I made. I think these are both about the same size. Yeah, they're both about the same size. So I'll make that so you will have something if you want to see size-wise. But I will tell you, it's just the size that I made. I'm just going to give you something as a guide. But you can decide, like right now, you guys can see the one that we just worked on is bigger than that. So I can decide, do I want to keep it that big? Do I want to make it a little smaller? So if I want to make it a little smaller, I'm just going to like tighten things up here. And I'm just kind of pulling on things. The goal is that this should be sort of even. I guess that's all right. So like I can see that that red one is up a little bit. So I'm just going to pull on it. Get it a little bit tighter. There we go. So this is the time you just fudge with it. You decide how big you want your wings. Most butterflies, I won't say all, the top wings are a little bit bigger than the bottom wings, so you can kind of play with that a little bit. I'm just fiddling with it. That's probably the best way. You get it to be a shape that you want and that you like. Look at that. All right. And then we have our final step is we need to give our butterfly a body. So let me do it on the colored one. Let me just do there. So once you get your butterfly shaped like you want it, I'm gonna move these guys together just a little bit. There we go. A little bit closer. I'm gonna set him aside for a second. I'm gonna take my last piece of reed. I'm gonna find my middle. And I'm just gonna massage it a little bit. If you have a crimper, you can crimp it. I'm just crimping it with my thumbnail. So you can have a nice little bend in it. So we're gonna make a bend, and then we're going to twist, and we're just gonna twist. And I don't know, 1, 2, 3, I don't know, maybe about 4 twists, 5 twists. Let me come up really close so you guys can see this. There we go. So we have our loop up here. We have a few twists. We're going to take our twist and we're going to lay it right on top. I'm going to give it one more twist here. And then we're going to wrap it right around our body. So we're going to pull it right to the back, and we're going to take our ends and come through that little loop that we made. Let me get mine through, and then I will get my hands out of the way. There we go. Okay. So we're coming up and we're going through that loop, and we're just going to tighten this right to our butterfly. So we're going to just pull it.
Is the twisted side on the top side or the bottom side?
Say that again.
So is the twisted part on the top or the bottom?
It's on both.
On both. Oh, okay.
Yep. You're going to twist it all the way around.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Good question. Love questions, you guys. Okay. All right. So that's going to hold everything in place. And then you're going to take one more final look at your butterfly and say, are you good? Are you happy? And if you are, then you're just going to come to the edge, put your scissors right at the edge of your wings, and you're going to cut the ends off. I'll give everybody that. Right to the edge and cut. Right to the edge and cut. All right. And then we have one more step, which is to give little antennas, little balls at the end of our antennas. And again, you want to make sure your reed is nice and wet. I'm just going to put my hand in and get a little more water on it. So you decide how long you want your antennas. You could make them really long. You could make them short, but wherever you want to do it, all you do is you're going to take your reed and you're going to make this a knot. So we're just coming in on itself. And then you're going to pull it tight, and you're going to pull it tight wherever you want. You can kind of look and say, oh, I want it a little higher. Maybe we'll make these a little bit longer. We're gonna make there, and then you're gonna pull. Once you get it where you want, you're gonna just pull, 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 and make a nice tight knot. And then you'll do the other one. Same thing. You make a circle, go in the circle, come out. Get that there. See? Good angle there. And then just decide where it's going to be. And about evenish. And pull it nice and tight. Nice and tight. And then you can kind of spread them out a little bit. And then you just cut the chips off. And you have your butterfly. I like the ones with a lot of color. I thought they were really pretty, but I also like the ones that were all natural. So if you have scraps, like if you do a kit and you know, you have leftover round reed. I said these were all number two round reed. I think you could do this with number 3. All right. So let me just do a check-in. How are folks doing? Let's see. I see. All right, Debbie, let me make you big for a second. Yay! All right.
Fun.
Just need
Excellent.
to shape it better. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is fun.
And it's fun. You can just kind of fiddle with it. I know we went through that part a little bit fast. Anybody else want to show? Let's see. Becky, let me do yours. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Good job.
Oh, that one's cute shape.
Good job. Yes. And they can, you know, whatever shape that you want, really. Like this. All right, let's see. Christine, let me get you bigger here. I see yours holding up here. Beautiful. I love your barn door, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Good job. Good job. Nice long antennas on hers. All right. Anybody else? Let's see. Squirrel, let me get you. Excellent. Is that red? Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Yep, and good job. Actually, I like it kind of wide out like that. That looks really cute. All right. Let's see. Anybody else want to share? Yeah. So for those who haven't joined me before, usually what we do is go through, we do the demo, you know, weave with me, or you can just watch. And then at the end, I always ask if anybody wants to do show and tell and show what you've been working on. It's a great way to share what you're doing, as well as give people ideas, right? We're a great basket community. It's always great to have ideas. Where's my basket?
Okay.
Where's my net? Oh, there it is. See, I've been moving stuff around in my studio, you guys. So I will start. I always like to say, for folks who don't know me as well as others, I'm gonna take control for a second. For me, I have a subscription box for basket weavers. Every other month you get a new kit. And September's kit is a stair step basket, and the members get a choice of 1 or 2 colors to accent their basket. So if you like how I teach and you want more, the members get first dibs on all my new designs and a bunch of other stuff. If you're interested, you can go to my website, lauralee.com, take a look. I'm open right now. It closes tomorrow. So if you think that might be something you're interested in, that's my plug for today. Okay, who's got stuff they want to show off? Let's see. Oh, Kathy, I see. Let me get Kathy here. There we go.
It needs lashing. It's
Lashing.
an Annetta Craven, and it's a double wall.
Beautiful. I love the colors. Perfect for fall. Yeah.
It's what I had in my stash.
Well, there you go. I love that. Good job.
Thank
All
you.
right. Let's see. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else? Let's see. Debbie, you've got something I see. Let me spotlight you. Oh, you're gonna have to hold it right in front of you. Right in front of you. Put it right in in your.
It's a twill, isn't it?
I'll need to change that one.
Pull it close. Pull it close to you. There we go. Yay!
Oh wow!
So I need to stain
Lovely.
it. I found a pattern. It was a pattern from 2007 in a collection I won or something.
Nice.
And I finished lashing it today, and I've started this
Okay,
probably
Oh,
6 months
I know
ago,
what
and I
that is.
finished lashing it today.
let's see. Can you, yeah, hold it
Yeah.
right in front of you, right in front of you
Oh,
and
lean
close.
back a little.
I'll have to change that setting. Oh,
Okay,
well.
that's okay. Is that um,
It was
well,
called Friendship Basket, is
okay,
what it was called. And I had the bright idea. I had, at one of the conventions, I had found a pair of old magazine rack. I wanted to make something for the side of the recliner,
yeah,
but I wanted to use this. So I improvised and made it all together. Well, halfway through, I broke one of the, pulling it tightly, I broke one of the sticks. It must have been old. So I've had to improvise it, and it actually has chopsticks in the place where the legs were. I didn't like the legs because the basket's too big, it sagged. So
Oh.
Dad took the legs out, but I had to put chopsticks back in to hold the weave. It's,
I
and
love
so,
that.
but now it sits on the, it's going to sit on the floor, and I'm going to put felt, like things you would put on the bottom of your chairs. I'm going to buy
Yep.
some big and glue those on the bottom so I'm not scraping
Okay.
it on the floor.
Well,
So,
good
yeah.
job improvising. I love that. So you guys,
Well,
isn't it great? So chopsticks. I had not thought about using chopsticks before. So that's awesome. All right. Let's see. Anybody else want to do something? Let's see. Cricket. Let's see what you got going on here. Let me spotlight you. Oh, you're showing your butterfly. Okay. Beautiful. Hey, you got it going. There you go. You got you now you just fill in. You're good. You are good. Beautiful. Thank you. All right, let me see. Oh, Barb, what do you got going on there?
What was your pattern?
Oh, look at that. That's my Kentucky, but you put leather handles on instead of
I
the
put leather handles on it because the
Yep.
I'm part of the Quad City Iowa Guild, and this was one of their kits that they offered us this year.
Yep.
So it was an
Beautiful.
interesting weave.
Yeah, so for those that don't know, it's called My Kentucky. And so the twill is mountains to represent Eastern Kentucky. And then the black is for coal and the smoke is for tobacco. And then the original pattern had horseshoe handles for the horses in Kentucky, but the leather handles look beautiful with it.
Yeah, I thought so.
Nice, nice,
can
nice.
I add something?
Yeah.
I made that for my daughter-in-law, and her husband is a big hunter, and we used some used deer antlers for the
Oh,
handles.
fun, fun, fun. Good job. All right. So all kinds of ideas. I love it. All right, let me see.
Awesome.
Okay, other Debbie, let me get you. There we go. Yes, Susan.
I made this one. It's the bottom was kind of too soft, so I did inserting some
Some,
other reed.
all right. Kind of stiffen it up a little bit. Nice.
Nice.
So something different. It's a little more
I love all the improvising, you guys. This is awesome. I would tell you as a teacher, that is what I love. Like I love to teach, but I love when people take my stuff and then run with it. So that is awesome. Let's see.
I
Anybody
have something.
or Cameron, let's make you bigger here. There we go.
Okay. I have to turn it around.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at all those little miniatures.
Yeah. I started doing those this year.
Nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Great
And
job.
then this is the basket I made.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
And it
Beautiful.
can hang the beautiful curls on it. Very
And
nice.
I'm learning how to do pine needle baskets.
Yeah.
And I ordered some pine needles.
Okay.
But they were like 20 inches long. They were huge.
Yeah.
So this is what I made with them.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh, neat.
It has a little spot here to put a vial with flowers in it.
Beautiful. Oh, that is lovely.
I hang it on the door.
Very nice. Oh my gosh, I
Keep them
love.
busy.
Yeah. All right.
Cameron, may I ask where you live?
Tavares, Florida. Here's my pile.
Oh, my.
You have been busy.
Yeah, I'm redoing a room that the baskets usually are in, so everything's on the couch.
A true basket maker at heart. I love it. I love it.
Last week at the Fiber Guild that I'm a member of, we made baskets out of plastic bags.
Oh, nice. Did you like
Yeah.
out of Plarn?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. It was not fun for me because you can't weave them tightly.
Yeah. Yeah. They're slippery too.
Yeah, and you have all these pieces of and as you pull on it, it stretches.
Yep.
So I did not enjoy that. I'm enjoying the pine needles, but not the Plarn.
Okay. Well, you know what? It's good to know what you like and what you don't like. That's
Yes.
both are
Yeah,
equally
my
important.
favorite basket to make are still Appalachian egg baskets.
Oh, just that is your jam.
That's it. That's the one I really like.
All right. All right. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Squirrels over there just weaving away. Love it. Love it. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to share? Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for joining. I love seeing everybody in person. Part of my love of basketry is the community and seeing and good to see some new faces and some familiar faces. So yay. If you make more and post them, just tag me so I can see them and then it helps other people. And if you have any friends who want to make them, you can point them to my YouTube channel. The recording will be out there. I've got 2 more things to do in the document, and then that will be out there as well. So it'll just be a link so you can download it and print off the pictures of each step. So
Great,
with
thank you.
Thank you.
you're very
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
Thank you.
All right, you guys have a wonderful week. Mondays for me are great now when I get to see everybody. So it's a great way to spend part of my Monday. So you guys have a wonderful week and we will see you next week.
Thanks.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye.
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 Bye.